Zach, I would like to ask you, did you have any reservations about starting the program?
I did. I was really concerned, especially with school starting. I was afraid it would take up a lot of my time. It would just bog me down too much. But it turned out to be a lot easier than I thought it would be. Not that it's easy. It was a very good challenge, definitely. I could feel the growth. I could see it in my work at school, and at home too. After a couple months, and once I noticed it, it really started to take off.
Did you notice after a short while that it was actually helping you with your schoolwork rather than just consuming more of your time and taking you away from your schoolwork?
I did, especially in my English class. I was having a lot of trouble focusing. Part of it just because I'm not very good at English. But I was doing better. I was understanding the text more, especially when it's medieval era text and it's not the easiest thing to read. I was understanding it more. I was getting a lot more from it, and I was able to participate better in our seminars and everything.
Zach and I talked at the beginning of his training about his aspirations in the field of engineering. And so one of the things that I really wanted to key in on was his visual skills and visualization, spatial relations, ability to make and manipulate puzzles and shapes in his head. And so we really worked hard on this, and he got farther than any student that I'm aware of in our visual puzzles.
Zach's training came as first looking at it with his brother, and then finding out there was help available to get him in to the program and help better prepare him for college. Thinking, well, he's really okay, but okay cannot be okay when you get by the time you get to college. And also wanting to see any advantage he could get now before he makes it to college and have more success there.
Great. Are you pleased that he's been in our program?
Absolutely.
Good. What improvements have you seen?
The biggest one was his ACT score jump of 3 points that occurred, and in some other areas too, in English or language English and all that. The teacher has made some comments about how some big improvements have been happening, lately, to me, which reflects the length of the time. We may not see some things happening at school right away. I think the build-up is finally showing forth in his efforts.
That's great.
At school too. So.
And as a teacher, you're very aware of learning skills and the educational needs that our students face every day.
Yes.
I know that Grandma and Granddad, I know you all are a big part of this because you kind of helped bring them here and kind of helped a little bit with the training. What do you think of, I know Zach has had 2 brothers in the program as well. So one of them has already graduated and the other one will be graduating next week. What do you all think about the improvements that the boys have had?
I am thrilled to death. I know I had been trying to find something. I felt like there was something they needed, and there were some other programs I had looked at, but we had just never been able to get started on those. Then after I had discussed with you about what this program had, I just felt like it was a fit, and so that's when I told my daughter, their mother, about it, and I have been very thoroughly pleased with the outcome.